What's going on, Malakis? VNNCZ3 here, and I'm so glad you stopped by. That's right, you Malakis. No one but you to come spend some of your quality time to come hang out with me today. Everybody in chat, say what's up. There is a small delay. We got a donation. Jenna BRI, Jenna Bree with a dono. You guys are nuts, man. That's all I'm gonna say, okay? I'm gonna stay on topic, okay? This video is going to be about attacks. I have debunked, or hopefully, what I think to be debunking a kind of a myth where everybody says a 505 beats a 424. And I made a simulation, and so far you guys should be shocked with whatever it is that's gonna happen, alright? Also, I got a big shout out to T4S Vegeta. I will get to that here in a bit. I will show you guys the reports and the attacks. Let's go ahead and dive right into it. Let's start off by showing the attack here on 424 versus 505. This is so amazing, okay? Look at this, all right? Here's the march. I send out 250,000 T3 versus whatever he had in his base. Nothing changed, okay? Nothing changed at all, actually. Nothing changed, all right? And he was in a ranged phalanx. So you would imagine that a 505 would have hit so much harder, because those infantry troops would have just destroyed all those ranged troops. But just so you guys know that we aren't joking, not only was this the first hit, he had more traps, and he had more wall HP. Look at the report, okay? Compare the numbers. 30.6k grunts, guards, my bad, 138k snipers, yada yada yada. You guys can see the report, okay? Look at this, man. Oh my gosh, man. Beans G with another $10. You guys are crazy! I'm trying to do a video here, and you guys are hyping it up just a little too much. Okay, that's enough of that, alright? Man, you guys are nuts, alright? You guys are nuts, alright? Look at this. This is what I sent out, alright? I sent out 100,000 rail guards, 50k stealth snipers, and 100k T3 calves, right? Versus what he had on his wall, all of that good stuff. And again, I went through almost all of his range troops. Then I dipped into his other troops. You're probably asking yourself, why? Why? I'll do that later, Alan. It's for a different time, okay? Why did I not take out all of his ranged troops first? I will explain that to you guys inside the video as well. But just take a peek, okay? I want you guys to see and believe the numbers, okay? If I times this by 10... because a lot of you guys are rallying targets with, you know, let's say, you know, 1,000,000 plus range, 300k rail guards, 400k or rail cavalries, okay? Make them T4, whatever you want to do, okay? If I times this number by 10 and I make me rallying this target, it will have the same exact effect, okay? Numbers, as long as they are equally multiplied in this game, they do not change whatsoever. The same could be said if you have a camp out there with 100, let's say T3 infantry, and I send 100 T3 calves, okay? They smack. No numbers will change if the variants do not change, meaning your phalanxes don't change, heroes, attack boosts, if everything stays the same, the numbers, if you send them in over and over and over again, they will stay the same. But just watch this, okay? And I will show you guys this, right? Here's 64,612 units left, right? Here's the next attack, right? You notice here, I lost a little bit less troops this time, but he also had next to no wall HP and less traps as well, right? But here we go. I didn't do nearly as much damage, right? Because there's 66,000 troops still left over. And he's still on a ranged phalanx. I sent out more infantry troops. than the other march. I should have done more damage. You guys out there, you guys would believe that I should have done more damage to this player because I sent out way more infantry troops. Look at this. I'll show you guys what I sent, right? I did change it out to a Rosinite. You're like, oh my gosh, Finan, that means it's not the same. No, it means it's better. Having a Songstress of the Sea does almost nothing, actually. It gives you a little bit more army HP and defense, and that's it. You lose the tactic, though. You lose the tactic. So this march is better. It's better. It's truly better because of the Rose Knight instead of the Songstress of the Sea. You guys need to believe me on that one, all right? But just check it out. I sent out rail guards and calves with 4 stealth snipers. And the reason I sent out the 4 stealth snipers is to soak up the ranged attack from the enemy wall, okay? And I'll show you guys that here in a bit. But nothing changed, except he had less wall HP, less traps. I should have done more damage. But watch this attack, okay? View battle. Just check it out, okay? Watch very closely here. The wall, the range units take out that wall before my other units get to it, okay? Before my other units get to it. And a lot of you guys are saying, well, why don't you just send the siege? Bum, 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 bum. Because you're an idiot if you send the siege. Because the siege don't do squat against enemy units. Send the range. They're better, I promise you guys. Just watch. Watch the infantry heroes. They can use their tactics right off the bat. You see that? And to kind of debunk another thing, the reason why I took out his infantry and his cav next is because the units will always attack the closest unit to them. They will always attack the closest unit to them, okay? And then you guys can obviously see the battle go off, yada, 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 okay? The battle is the battle. That doesn't matter, okay? Once the ranged unit's squad health goes down, it basically retargets to the infantry because the infantry are right in their face and they're closer, all right? I don't want to go too much into that and confuse you guys, but the reason why you will never have your ranged units out in the front of your squad is because the enemy units will always attack the closest unit to them. So if the enemy wall is up, even though my range units right here are in the front, even though they are in the front, these units will not attack them because my infantry get right in front of them. Watch, boom, right there. You see that right down here? And it's a little dark, but the infantry units have already passed the range units, okay? They've already passed them. So the enemy units will attack my infantry first, no matter what, okay? They will always attack first. That is why a range phalanx is so broken when the enemy wall is up. I promise you guys, it totally is. But let's look at this next attack, Scoops, okay? Let's look at the next attack. Yeah. This one, according to all the specialists that take their advice from somebody else, that don't actually go out and do the testing, with a wall up, they test in camps. In a camp, a 505 will do more damage than a 424 with this kind of mix-up in a camp. But when that stupid wall is still up, watch what happens, okay? Pay very close attention to the infantry troops. Look at the range units. They are going to take out these 4 range units right here first, okay? Stealth sniper squad eliminated. Stealth squad, you know what I mean? Look, and then here comes the 4th one, right? Now, they have to take time to reload and fire again. But watch these infantry heroes. Boom! Prince of Thieves and Berserker use their tactic, their special ability that makes them grow really big and do a ton of damage on the wall. The wall soaked up their initial attack. It truly did. It soaked it up. And watch. Right? Now the cavalry units, sometimes what happens is even the cavalry units will use their special attack on the enemy wall. Sometimes they do. I have a report I can show you guys that all 4 of them use their special attacks to take down the wall. But I'll do that for a different day. Now, watch one more time, okay? Oh my gosh, man. You guys, iWartex, much love from the coop! What's good, bro? Just check this out, though. Check this out, right? The enemy units, they get to use their tactics immediately. My units have to take time to recharge. I have to recharge on my tactic. Look at this. Here's this range units. They're all going to grow big, right? Here's this cav units growing big, all that good stuff. Basically what happens here is it takes time for your infantry units to basically use their tactic again. That is the reason why the 424 does more damage. Just watch the battle. It's proof in the pudding. I duplicated everything to be the same. In fact, I gave an advantage to the 505 because there's less wall HP, there's less traps. You hear what I'm saying here, fam? But just watch, this wall goes down. Every single time I have ever led a rally with a 424, the range units will always take down that wall first. Always take the wall down. But just watch the infantry units. Watch very closely the heroes, right? They're growing big because they can use their tactic. they can use their tactic. That is the reason why a 4-2-4, from what I have tested, is the absolute best initial march going in blind. It just is. Or a 5-0-5, because the 5-0-5, the ranged units take down that wall first so that the infantry heroes can actually use their special abilities. All the geniuses out there and all the rocket scientists out there that say, VNN is wrong! Oh my gosh! VNN is wrong! Because what? Because I tested this. Did you really test it? Did you really test it? Or did you just take somebody else's advice? Because I will not disagree that a 5-0-5 beats a 4-2-4 in a camp. I will not disagree with that, okay? It will, because there's more centralized troops, you get more damage out of it. But here's the deal. When that wall is up, your infantry heroes use their tactics. They use their big growing ability that deals 200% squad attack as damage on the wall. Look at this. This ability right here, the Berserker has, this Primal Cry, right here, right? I'll take out the YouTube chat for you guys. Look. This ability right here gets overshadowed. It gets used on the wall. It does not work on the enemy troops. You have to wait a second for them to recharge it, for them to use it again. That is the reason why it is better. It is just better. I'm telling you guys right now, I have done the testing. I have recreated the same exact attack, and you can times both forces by 10. You can do it by 20. You can give your opponent more forces than you, and it will still be the same exact result. I promise you guys it will be. But I've got a treat for you guys here. I actually met up with T4S Vegeta. Shout out to that guy. That guy's absolutely bonkers. He's crazy. And if you guys don't know who he is, you guys need to find out. Subscribe to his channel. This is the only guy I know with the big enough cojones. That's all I'm saying, guys. Look. Check this out. Here's a treat for you. It says victory, but did I really win? Did I really win? Look at this. This is my attack. Now, granted, I didn't use an attack boost or a size boost, right? But just look at this, though. 40k reds me, 103k wounded for him, right? Big losses on my end. Look at his wall HP. I had a scout report. This is only 1/5% of his actual wall HP. He's got over 1 million wall HP. Literally, he's got over 1 million wall HP. 275k wall HP is what I took out, okay? Watch the battle. Granted, right? Granted, he's got 1 million wall HP, so watch this, right? You see this? This is all I had to take out was this little itty-bitty sliver of hair. Man! Look at this. He's got 1 million wall HP. Just, this is disgusting. It's killing all my range units. All my range units, okay? Look at this. Just look. Look at my guy struggle so much to take this wall down. This is the look. He's doing it right. Okay. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 ranged units, 4 ranged heroes on side of his walls. Literally. Oh man, he's going. He's got yard work to do. That's besides the point. T4S Vegeta. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Most likely, I would have retreated if I didn't use any kind of a boost or attack boost, like a size boost or attack boost. I would have retreated. I really would have. But just check that out. Now I get to his actual troops, and you know, then I take over. Okay, look at that. Just the first initial hit, just absolutely does tons of damage to his actual units, because he focuses more on his wall, right? So shout out to T4S Vegeta. If you guys are not subscribed to him, subscribe, please. It's crazy. He could be, with his gear, he could have, this requires an ultra rare, a gold one actually. He could have purple blight rings. He could have a bunch of different gear set up. He could, to be an attacker like most of us. But he prefers doing the wall trap. So much respect to him. So if you guys don't know him, please subscribe to him. I'll make a comment. I'll leave a link in the description. All of that good stuff. Subscribe to him. But that's all I'm gonna say, guys. Look. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream today, enjoyed the video, all of that good stuff. But anyways, guys, look, y'all know what I'm talking about though, right? Love, peace, and chicken grease. Be safe. Thanks for stopping by to spend some of your quality time. And stay classy.